Okay, so these three people are my audience, and I'm gonna be persuading on drinking and driving. Imagine you're sleeping, your phone rings, and the person on the other line tells you, "I'm sorry to inform you that your loved one or friend has passed." What would you say or feel?
I'd probably be shocked. In the beginning, I probably would have cried because everything would just be like so surreal, like this can't be happening. And then once it finally hit me, I'd be sad, but I would be extremely mad because it's.
Yeah, I think I would be in shock. I don't think I would know what to say. But like she said, I feel like it's especially devastating because it is preventable.
Under those circumstances, I feel like I also would be shocked and under the disbelief that something like that could happen and that I would be at a loss for words.
Okay. Through a lot of research and reading, I now know a lot about the consequences, danger, and importance on not drinking and driving. Drinking and driving is the act of operating or driving a motor vehicle while under the influence of alcohol. So let me start off by telling you a little bit of history on drinking and driving, regulations, and laws. According to the history of drunk driving laws in the U.S., in 1910, New York was the first state to adopt a law against drinking and driving. As early as 1897, the first recorded drunk driving arrest was made. Early laws simply prohibited driving while intoxicated. In the U.S., most of the laws and penalties were greatly enhanced starting in the late 1970s. This is when police began to start to see the rise of car accidents. Police machines and other things began to become more important to detect drunk drivers. The first breathalyzer was first developed in the 1930s, which made it easier for policemen to determine if a driver was drunk or how much. According to history of drunk driving, the portable machine was favored by law enforcement because it was relatively easy to administer and portable, which meant it could be conducted during a DUI or roadside stop. Uncontrollable drinking then led to more car accidents. Sarah Iconteco states car accidents are one of the primary dangers associated with drinking and driving. According to NCAA, drinking and driving, an estimated 32% of fatal car accidents involve an intoxicated driver or a pedestrian. When you are not able to pay attention to the cars around you, you are more likely to get into a severe car accident. Think about it. If your reaction times are slower because of alcohol, you might hit the brakes too soon or then drive into another car or even another pedestrian. Do you know that alcohol-related crashes cost American taxpayers over $100 billion? So think about that. We can use that money on something else or something we really need. Drinking and driving is not only a danger to you, but to others. The dangers of drinking and driving says that alcohol affects you in a way that changes your judgment, depth perception, as well as vital motor skills required to drive safely. Consuming too much alcohol impairs your ability to use your common sense and also thinking long term. It is easy to think that you are driving safely when really you're not. When you get behind the wheel after having too much to drink, you're not only putting your own life in danger, you're jeopardizing the safety of others on the road too. Now let's talk about some prevention on drinking and driving. In my PowerPoint, you'll see a couple of mottos and things or different organizations that you can be a part of. The article Dangers of Drinking and Driving was right when they said first thing anyone can do is make the choice themselves not to drink and drive. Also, let's take action and educate our youth, family, and community to not drink and drive. Let's get together and put some organizations together. I just introduced a little history, the effects, and how we can try and prevent drinking and driving. Now you have a better outlook on why it's important not to drink and drive and how it affects not only you but others. Take some time when you do have some and research it. Why drink and drive when it can actually risk you and others? Stay safe and arrive alive.